Hey guys, it's me, George. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drive a manual. First thing you need is a 5-speed, 6-speed, full speed. Whatever speed it is, it's a manual. Mazda Miata, 5-speed manual. That's your shifter, and these are the pedals down here. The gas, the brake, and the clutch. The gas is on the right side, brakes in the middle, clutch is on the left-hand side. And that's the dead pedal where you can rest your clutch foot when you're not using the clutch. There's a couple things you need to know about manual transmissions. You're basically selecting the gear that you want to be in as you're driving. So want to get familiar with the car, want to get familiar with the pedals, get familiar with the shifter. And here it is. Like I was saying before, that's the gas, the brake, and the clutch. When you engage in the car in first gear, you want to push the clutch in and then put it in first gear, and then slowly release the clutch while putting the gas at the same time to let the car start rolling. Here's the shifter. Here's a 5-speed. Want to get yourself familiar with the shifter. Put the clutch in, put it in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse. Just get familiar with it so you know where to put the shifter, at the right time and the right speed. You don't want to be doing this. You want to be going in first, and oh shit, I'm in reverse. You don't want to be first. Then oh shit, I'm in fourth. You want to be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then you want to go in reverse, go like this, reverse. Neutral. This is neutral when it goes back and forth. Okay, let's get this car started. Here's the keys, put the ignition. You want to put your clutch down and start the car. Want to make sure the shifter is in neutral, which it is. See, it's in neutral. So you can release the clutch. I'm going to release the clutch now. See? That's it. Now, you don't want the car in gear and release the clutch, because if you do, the car is going to lurch forward and it's going to stall out. You don't want that. It's not a good feeling. First thing you need to do is get your seatbelt on. That's the next thing you need to do. See, I got my seatbelt on. All safe now. Alright. Now I'm going to be teaching you how to engage first gear. I'm going to put this thing down here so you don't see my face anymore. Haha, very funny. Okay. Put the clutch in. Release the e-brake. Put the brake on so the car doesn't roll back. You want to put it in first gear. Release the brake. The car is not going to roll because I'm on a flat hill. So I'm going to release the clutch slowly to engage first gear, and the car is going to roll forward a little bit. So right now the car is rolling. I'm in first gear. Bam. That's when you know the car is in, that's when you know the gear is engaged, when the car starts to move forward. Now if you don't put gas and release the clutch, you're going to stall it out. So right now I'm going to release the clutch and put some gas to get the car rolling. Right now the car is rolling in first gear. Now you want to shift gears at about 3,000, 3,500. Which is what I just did. I'm in second gear right now. Go to 3,000, shift. Third gear. Get it to about 3,000. Shift. Fourth gear. It's pretty easy once you get used to it. I'm also going to be teaching you how to downshift. When you downshift, you're basically going into a lower gear. When you go into a lower gear, you want to rev match the car to match the transmission speed with the engine speed. In order to do that, you need to bleed the throttle, which I'm about to do right now. I'm going to put it in third gear. See? Now the car is slowing down using engine braking. I come to a red light. Put the brake on, clutch in, put it in neutral. First gear, forward. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. It's fairly easy. The only thing you may need to work on is the first two steps, which is getting the car into first gear and downshifting, which I just downshifted into third gear because traffic is slowing down and I don't want to use the brakes. Right now I'm in third gear. I'm doing about 2,000 RPMs and I'm doing about 20-25 miles an hour. I'm just taking my car up the block. We're gonna go to the highway and hop on. Right now I'm going up the hill. Traffic is a little slow. Put the brake on, clutch in, put it in neutral. First gear. Second gear. Third gear. Now I'm going to be making a turn, so I'm going to downshift to make this left-hand turn. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the brake on a little bit, put the clutch in, put it in second gear, rev match, and there you go. I'm going to make this turn. Brake on, turn. Right now I'm going downhill, so I'm going to leave it in second gear and let the engine do its job. Braking, engine braking. I don't need to put it in neutral, so I'm still rolling. And you want to keep it over 1,000 RPMs. Right now I'm back on the flat ground, going straight. Again, 3,000, you want to shift. Now I'm going to be making another turn. So again, brake, clutch, second gear, rev match. Turning. I'm at a light, so put the clutch in, brake on, neutral. Turn signal. Now when you rev match properly, the engine's not going to lurch forward and it's not going to have excessive braking. When it lurches forward, that means you rev match too high, meaning that the engine speed is higher than the transmission speed. Now if you don't rev match perfectly, like not high enough, the engine will have excessive braking, meaning the transmission speed is faster than the engine speed, causing it to engage the braking, engine braking. I'm at the light, just waiting for the turn green. I gotta put it in first gear and get on the highway. There's some cars coming my way, so I have to wait for them to go by. First gear. We on the highway. You want to shift around 4,000. This for very casual driving. I'm not speeding. I'm in third gear and I'm about to hit fourth. And there's a light coming up, so I want to downshift. Put the brake on, downshift again. Put it in neutral, first gear, keep it going. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Now fifth gear, you could shift into it around 3,500. You don't need to go up to 4,000 to go into fifth gear. Right now, I'm in fifth gear, doing about 2,800 RPMs. I'm going about 55, 60 miles an hour. I'm gonna be getting off at the next exit, which is a 10 mile per hour exit. So I'm basically downshifting down to second gear. So it's downshift to fourth, to third, then to second. So you're gonna have to rev match both times. And rev match down to fourth, down to third, then down to second. My exit's coming up right now. So I'm gonna put my turn signal on. I'm gonna take the foot off the gas pedal, put the clutch in, fourth gear, rev match. Let the car slow down a little bit. Third gear, rev match. Let the car slow down even more. Second gear, rev match. Right now the car is going real slow. It's going about 20 miles an hour. And make this turn. By using the engine braking and rev matching, you can slow down the car a lot and you won't need to use as much brakes as necessary. Not like automatic, where you need to rely on the brakes. Coming to a stop, brake, clutch in, neutral. First gear. Waiting for traffic to clear. We're gonna roll out. I'm in second gear. I'm about to make a turn. Just put the brakes on and turn. You don't need to downshift in the first gear. Downshift in the first gear is not necessary and it's not good. Right, I'm in third gear. I'm about to turn again, so I want to downshift into second gear. Like that. Right, I'm going down the hill, second gear, brakes on, engine braking, clutch in, neutral, first gear. Now when you're new to this, the car may jerk a little bit when you put it into first gear, and it may jerk a little bit when you're trying to rev match it. It takes time, and the more you practice, the better you get. First gear. Second gear. Stop sign. First gear. Stop sign. Brake. Clutch in. Neutral. First gear. Roll out. Clutch, brake, neutral. First gear. And I'm going to turn around. I'm on a dead-end street, so put the clutch in, let the car roll. I'm gonna put it in reverse. Reverse can be a little tricky because it's very sensitive, but once you get used to it, you'll master it. First gear. As you notice, I already put the clutch out halfway when I had it in first gear, and then put it in neutral and released it. Alright, now I'm parked. I'm going to put the e-brake on. Car's in neutral. Take the foot off the brake. I'm going to take my camera out from here. Well, there you have it. That's how you drive a manual. Thank you for watching.